I don't know if you saw this. I tweeted it out. But I think it's representative of the larger issues at play with CNN not being in any way remotely honest. CNN has a headline right now: Andrew Cuomo's COVID-19 performance may have been less stellar than it seemed. I'll hold that up. I don't know if you can zoom in. You can grab this for the discussion. That is from CNN, which has spent basically a year telling us that Andrew Cuomo did a remarkable job as the governor of New York, when the reality is, for anyone who is actually willing to look at the data, Andrew Cuomo actually did the worst job in the world dealing with COVID. And yesterday, news came out that the death toll in nursing homes was 50% higher than reported and recorded, because Andrew Cuomo sent nursing home patients who were infected with COVID back into the nursing home, where then the virus spread like wildfire. He did that because he bought into ideas that hospitals were going to be overrun. It didn't end up happening. And as a result, New York and New Jersey and Massachusetts and Connecticut and Michigan and all of those states that Pennsylvania followed Andrew Cuomo's lead ended up with massively higher death rates than were necessary in order to actually handle COVID. So even people who read and watch CNN now are starting to realize that they have been lied to about the fact that Andrew Cuomo was some sort of COVID savior. The man wrote a book about how well his state did responding to COVID. They're still dealing with a high rate of infection in COVID, higher than almost all the states in the country. And they have the worst death rate in terms of numbers, I believe, other than New Jersey, of anywhere in the entire world. Andrew Cuomo, far from being, again, the CNN headline, which is utterly ridiculous. Let me read it for you one more time. Andrew Cuomo's COVID-19 performance may have been less stellar than it seemed. That is from CNN. And I said also, the Titanic's maiden voyage may have been less stellar than it seemed as well. Just ridiculousness from CNN on Cuomo.